use all the time.
That's right.
That guy, 1678, says, what do y'all think about MasterCard, Visa, and Amex coming out and now tracking gun purchases?
Horrible,
Terrifying.
horrible, absolutely disgusting behavior that, of course, is going to lead to people being put on a list that are going to be given to governments, and also, more importantly, probably are going to be hacked, and then people will have people's information about who actually has a weapon and doesn't, which is very dangerous for everyone involved here.
When are they implementing it?
This was pushed on by a New York politician. I think they're going to be implementing it automatically. I don't know exactly when, but
so Discover is good.
Visa, MasterCard, American Express are a part of this program. So
Discover is
it
all
looks
right.
like Discover.
All right, we're making Discovery a thing.
There you go.
Was that
Parallel economy, man. We're getting Discover cards.
Was that voluntary? Like they volunteered to be part of this, or was this some?
This was a
pressure
politician saying they should do this, and they said yes.
Ugh.
Yep.
Wow.
All right.
Gross.
I'm going to say it right now, Discover. I will sign up for Discover, and we will use it for our business. If you don't do this, this is your opportunity.
That's right.
With these companies coming after our Second Amendment rights, Discover, every gun person, we should fact check to see if Discover is doing this or not.
Yes.
But you want to Google it real quick? If they're not doing it, I say the entirety of the two-way community make Discover the new thing.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Discover's going to be like, we're back.
We got a whole bunch of customers. So absolutely, I'll put my whole business on Discover as well on the whole credit card. Let's do this.
I love that joke from Futurama where he's like, do you take Visa? And they're like, Visa hasn't been around for 1,000 years. MasterCard, 2,000. And he's like, Discover? Oh, we don't take Discover. All right, I got the years wrong, but you get the point.
Yeah.
He's like 500 years.
I mean, I'm all for companies operating on their own volition, even if it means complying to, radical, bizarre government, policies. But at the same time, you would hope that these organizations, these companies would be in favor of our constitutional rights instead of infringing upon them,
Yeah, Bank of America said that they wouldn't support any kind of loans to gun manufacturers. So there's a lot of big banking institutions that, of course, allow Jeffrey Epstein to bank and break the rules and do whatever he wanted to, money launder in order to run an international trafficking operation of children. That's okay by Brown Brothers and Harriman and Goldman Sachs and all these other big, Chase Manhattan and all these other big players. But people being able to defend themselves, no.
Is Discover...
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at a forum, and I'm doing research on this right now.
All right, because I want to make sure. Because if they are doing it, I don't want to...
We do not prohibit legal gun sales, said Katie Henry, a spokeswoman for Discovery.
There you
But
go.
are they tracking it? That's the question.
They do not prohibit it. I'm
rhetoric.
reading about it right now.
Well, of those who said they are going to... It's Visa, MasterCard, and Amex. They will track gun purchases?
yes, those are the three that officially announced.
All right, Discover it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's spread the word. I'm going to make some phone calls afterwards. Got to call some other person. Guys, Discover, it's happening. I got to call up the local gun shops and be like, get Discover because we're not using Visa. I got to be honest. I bet a lot of the shops have already started thinking about, they're like, all right, we'll use Discover. And then the funny thing is like, Discover is going to become the ultimate champion of 2A because they're like, we found a community that will use our card and make it prominent and popular. And then think about the peripheral area. You got people who are like, I don't use Visa and MasterCard anymore because they're tracking us and it's creepy. Then the pizza shop next door is going to be like, okay, we'll bring in Discover. And then all of a sudden, boom, Discover wins.
But what's interesting about this whole thing is that, like, for them, they see this as like a act of virtue, you know?
Right.
Like they genuinely believe that by, kind of monitoring to what extent people are buying guns with their credit cards, they are keeping down gun violence. You know what I mean? So it's like,
it's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Yeah, MasterCard, I remember just even a year ago, I was trying to use it at a local gun shop in New Hampshire, and they're like, oh, you have to run it twice because MasterCard has a new policy that they don't want people using their card in gun stores. But if you run it twice, it's fine.
Yeah.
But you run it once, they'll automatically decline it, and then you have to run it in a special way, and they'll allow it.